It's amazing. Look what just happened. When you practice active listening, you're giving the gift of presence. You're right there looking them right in the eyes. And what happened in your stories? I couldn't even interrupt you. I mean, you guys just takes off like wildfire.
We want to go along.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, hey, you're not going to stop our good story.
Yeah.
He's not with you. So that's why we go to PF Change. You have to finish. Write the car together and tell you, I'll get up. As I was saying before Ron interrupted us, when you really actively listen, people engage. There's the lesson. Right? It didn't come from me, it came from you. You lived it. When you really start to paraphrase and reflect and probe, and you really give the gift of eye contact and presence, wow. So imagine doing that with people on your work team at MDA. Imagine in your family with your children, your spouse, your significant others, partners, friends. It works. And if you don't do it, you get the result of that also. Don't we? That's lesson 1 on the one-on-one dialogue part of our course. Today, the whole morning session is about the one-on-one, not the public speaking, the one-on-one. Here's the next lesson. It is short and valuable. So my son sent me a text last night. He said, hey, Dad, been working out for the last 5 months in missionary training. Just found out that we're being assigned as a team, and we're headed to Miami. We're going to be doing missionary work in Miami for the next 2 years. So Miami has a team down there that needs help, and we're mobilizing to help them out. I got that text late last night, like 11 o'clock or so, and I'm looking at it going, oh, okay. So I lay down, fall asleep. Wake up this morning, and there was just something important on my mind, but I couldn't remember it. Something important on my mind. So then I come into this class to get ready to talk about, what's on this course? Art of communication. And I thought, there's something on my mind. And then I got to the part of this class that's called page 33. The disciplines in action of ACR. Active, constructive, responding. Active, constructive, responding. Take 10 seconds and read the first line, written by Martin Seligman from the book Flourish. When other people you care about tell you good news, how do you typically respond? There's 4 possible ways to respond to the good events in the lives of those with whom you interact. Guess what ignoring a text like that would be perceived as? Find me the quadrant. At a minimum, passive, destructive.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to teach this session. I went back there, fired up my phone, and texted my son. Ryan, I am so proud of you. Your 5 months of hard work paid off, and God is putting you right where He needs you. I am so proud of you. The very second that text went, what was that? Miami. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Miami. Sweet. Actually, the other choices for the teams were Ireland, Scotland, New Zealand, Phoenix, and Miami. So his first choice was Miami, because the missionary team in Miami came and did a presentation to all the students at the school in Lubbock. And he immediately hit it off with him. Said, that's a guy I can learn from. Well, there you go. I mean, that's the point. And the second I sent that off, it sent to 2 or 3 other people. And then my wife followed up and sent a text on it because she was on the other part of the text. I wanted to prove to you, by living it, the text was active, constructive responding. You think that would make a difference to my son? So you already know this. You heard it when Bill was talking about his boy. Was it Jack? Yeah, Jack. And it's 2 outs. It's the bottom of the 6th. And it's like, yes. Active, constructive responding builds up people in their lives. So I want you to stop for a minute. And this part of the lesson is just for you. Think about a response you've given recently. Maybe like I did last night. I was so tired. I was just worn out. I got lots of energy, but when I hit the bed, it's over. I'm out like a light. I can drink a pot of coffee, lay down and be sound asleep. It's Vince Lombardi, leave it all on the playing field. So, how do you respond? Which quadrant would your responses be? Martin Seligman's book speaks into my life. As you read through this, and please continue on, as you read through the back of page 34, make a little note for yourself at the bottom. You've got a box down there. Make a little note for yourself. Please continue reading along. I'll multitask you. Just read the page. There might be some people in the past that you might have not given an active constructive response to. That might even be worth an apology and an active constructive response. ACR, active constructive responder. If this sparks an interest in you, the book Flourish, it's written on the top by Martin Seligman. You can get it on Amazon for just a few bucks. It's worth your time. The very next page is an encouragement to track yourself through the week. Yeah, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to do it. Track yourself through the week. And how do you respond to people in your life? How do you respond to people that you love, that you want to encourage? And I think about how many times I have been, well, yeah, I'm not a discourager. That's just not who I am. But I can be neutral. And you know what's even worse? I can be busy. Too busy. Too busy to respond. And you know what's really amazing is about a month ago, I had a lesson that I was teaching my son. And it went like this. Hey son, when you send a text, when I send you a text, I want a response. You've got an hour. So when I didn't respond to his last night, man, isn't that amazing? I share active, constructive responding with you. I think it's just that important. How I respond to